And we are back. Baldur's Gate 3. Here at the beach. It has been a minute, but we had a little Orin encounter. Yet again, mimicking someone else that was sitting over here, got stabbed and all that other fun stuff. But we need to make our way through all of this nonsense to another part of the beach. So,
with haste,
let's get to it. Now, let's not have everyone grouped up. Because I believe around here, I'm trying to remember if perception, yeah, over here somewhere. Oh, nope, come back. I believe there's a trap. Let's see if we can jump it. Okay.
Decapitated, but still warm.
A recent corpse. No head.
Hey-ho.
Hey. Alright, we're gonna try to just basically have everyone
Easy.
jump.
This place is hungry for blood.
Okay, so that's just a regular steam cloud. Vent. Nope. Well, I was gonna see if we could put something on it, but oh, maybe this basket? Like that. Alright, so that helps. Yeah, there's little tripwires and all kinds of other stuff that's around. Oh, no, we don't want to go that way. Alright, Karlach's made it.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Gale doesn't have the best jumping capabilities. Let's see. So he can go up here, jump. Well, doesn't need to jump there. You can just take the ladder. Although, who knows? There may be a trap sitting right there. Okay.
What's next?
All right, Shadowheart. All right, I guess we'll do this. Come on up here. Do basically the same thing we just did with Gale. Come on down this way. Okay.
Where am I? What's going on?
I was going to say, we don't
On my way.
need to short rest, I don't think, for this.
That same ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. Let's get to it. Let's make a little save, though. Oh, here.
Looks like those two are about to fight.
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, Ratling.
Nine Fingers sends her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these arses. The girls will sprinkle you with gold.
Who might turn out a paying customer? Let's do this.
You picked the wrong side, cock.
Slice them! Slice them now!
Okay. So here's our group of beddens. If we can group them together, say with... we should have taken the short rest. Okay. Let's see. Probably should move a bit. Would be my guess. So come on up this way. Yeah, Shiv, Dahlia here. seems to be like the stronger one, but I think this guy, we got a few that could be a problem. Okay. Do that. Regular attack. Yeah, just regular. Boom. He's dead, and we are invisible. So, let's use that. I don't think we can get high ground in our turn, necessarily, but we could come up here, maybe get some high ground.
Ready for another round?
All right, Karlak. Let's rage.
Incoming.
Move a bit. Throw, of course, our great sword at the one that's got the
Want to
most
do it?
health. Let's do that again. Not too bad. Little companion summon, okay. Hunter's Mark. Yeah, we'll do that. Just get a touch of damage in there. See if we can charm. That was worth a shot. Lots of hunter's marks and acid arrows. Oof. Oof. Double crit. Nice. She's looking for us. Why would you try to do range that close? Okay. Oh, yeah, we should have maybe taken an actual rest. That's okay. All right. I think a cantrip, maybe. Or Ray of Sickness. All right, let's get Gale out of the acid. There we go.
The guild owns this city.
Getting those attacks of opportunity. Knock Shadowheart down. Okay. Shadowheart's getting really targeted. Okay. What can we do here? Let's see. Get a guardian. Right there. Move up a touch. Actually, fly. Probably be the better idea for Shadowheart right now. Oof. Nice shot. Okay. Let's get a sneak attack in here. And we missed. That's always excellent. Boom. We can fly as well. I forgot about our capability of flying. And let's get a hunter's mark.
Bye forever, pal.
Okay, let's get that enraged throw. Oh yeah, we're threatened. So there's a bit of a disadvantage. It's still 95% though.
That's it.
Takes care of that. Excellent. Nice. Now, let's get the throw again. Okay. Good job, Karlak. Hunter's mark, okay. Saved our acid splash. Always nice. Now back to Gale. Try to twin. We'd have to move up a bit. Let's do that.
King 5.
Okay, let's twin. Sure. There we go. Alright, Shadow Heart. Let's see. 4 to 11, 4 to 24. We'll upcast it a touch. Could fly, but I think right here is still good. No one's within range of the Guardian, so we can just leave that. Sneak attack. Boom. Good work, Terry. Now let's get you to fly down a bit, shall we? Into the shadows.
Now this is my happy place.
Another enraged throw.
1, 2.
Alley-oop. Regular throw. Oh, there we go.
You did good, stranger. Someone had tried to slink away rather than get involved. They wouldn't earn the gratitude of the guild.
Happy to help. Who'd we just kill?
A new flavour of scum that's been muscling in on our business. Agents of the Stone Lord.
Stone Lord, never heard of him.
Lucky you. He's a newcomer to our delightful underworld. And he doesn't play nice with others.
Well, I reckon deserve a reward for killing his agents.
Of course! The guild always rewards good work. Now scram!
637 gold. Not too shabby.
What to do?
All right, let's do a bit of looting.
What's inside?
A couple of camp supplies. Oh, I thought I had them all selected. Whoops a daisy. It's a club. No. You guys don't really have the best loot, do you? Doesn't look like it. Hello, corpse grinder. That might be good for Karlak. We'll see. Read the note. Guild, da-da-da, Stone Lord, shipments, take them out. Terry, you can take that. Just keep searching. Mind Flare Mind Flare Parasite specimen, not a specified. Oh.
Breathe deep and move. Might be useful.
Hold on. Let's check this fossilized shell out. That's a shield. We don't need that. You take some murgrass, though. Up here, a little loot from the chest. Hello. To our wares, accuracy, giant strength, so Karlak. Listen that to Shadowheart. Listen that to Karlak. I might have sent something else and not realized it. That's okay. Grenade. We'll pick that up. Boom. Boom. Well, we'll read this. Okay. So the Stone Lord was getting Mind Flare parasite specimens. Okay, now. We've checked out most everything there is to check out in this kind of lower area. So, we could just come back up. There might be a couple of spots to check out in this, but nothing crazy. All right. First thing, let's come into this house. Oh, sorry for hitting the microphone there. There is definitely a little something that happens in here. I know that for sure. Inside the mansion. I think, yeah, it's behind these double doors. But before we do anything like that, let's get a nice long rest. And let me also check. We still got a little ways to go before a level. Okay. All right, don't think anyone needs to talk, but we'll find out. Okay.
Naughty, 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 little master. You have disobeyed your father's wishes one time too many. For he who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself becomes a monster. When you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you. Another will embrace what you have rejected, and that other will be your death. But your father loves you dearly. You may reinherit yourself yet. Slaughter your line. Become the last of your name. Lord Baal shall have but one chosen.
A little bit of info about
Memories
us.
flood back, snatches of your story written in the blood of 1,000 victims. Years spent in worship of Baal, leading his savage congregation in prayer, sacrifice, and slaughter. You were their master, and he was yours. A cruel master, a dread lord, a devoted father. All is as you feared. You are a spawn of Baal, his heir, his scion.
We're Baal spawn. That is our back urge, backstory, dark urge, so to speak. So, maybe what you were, it's not who you are. That's the resist part of it.
And yet, you know you will never be free of your urge. if you don't confront your past. You are not the last of your name. Not yet. There is another. The abomination wrapped in flesh you saw in the colony. Orin, it's time for a family reunion. But be wary of your confessors. Will friend turn to foe, knowing what you are?
Bum bum. Okay, so there we go. That is our mystery backstory has been revealed. Now, should leave camp. Check these double doors.
I go away for a few days. That might be worth a look.
Little
Cursed to put my
hatch
hands on everything.
right here.
Wonder what's past this.
Let's give that the lockpick. No bonuses. You know how we do it. Boom. And down the hatch we go.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Yeah, lots of nasty surprises. So, we're gonna separate Terry from the group for a second. Rigged fireworks, tripwires. There's another tripwire right here, even though we haven't detected it. Or perceived it, even. Jump over it. Kinds of other stuff rigged to explode, basically. I think this is also rigged. Let's see. Instructions for donation. Gift for refugees only. Please distribute. And we got a pouch. Like I said, I think this is rigged to go. So we can, let's save just in case. Shenanigans, of course. We could also try to get someone over here to perceive said trap, but that's okay. Should be. Yeah, poison cloud. Okay, so we let the poison cloud just kind of sit, you know, for a second. Do its thing. Good amount of gold. There we go. Okay. Boom. And then there's a blackmail letter. Package still waiting for you. Better not be late again, or I'll start to wonder if you're really as committed to as you claim to be. Pick it up. Put it in teddy bears. Make the donation. It couldn't be simpler, really. If it's still here this time tomorrow, we'll stuff you with it. As you well know, we've plenty to spare.
It looks like our merchant friend's the one who's been putting explosives in teddy bears.
There's the answer
This
to that.
must be where he was making them. There's no shortage of evidence.
Okay. Let's just jump over the tripwires. Or just one tripwire. Let's get back here. Oh. Carlac was starting to run off. Okay.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Did I accidentally steal something? All right.
You again. Did you need something?
Ah, found the toys you donated. Care to explain before everything blows up in your face?
How do you... Whatever you think, you know. I'm sure some gold would help you to forget.
Here to see you were brought to justice.
Please don't. What do you want from me? It's not my fault. I was forced to do this. Framed even. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now.
They? Who's this they?
I can't tell you. I won't tell you.
I'll try to give a little intimidation. Let's get a bonus for this, though. A little bit of guidance. That's not enough. Let's use some of our inspiration, shall we? Okay. Ah, come on. One off. All right, let's use one more inspiration. Ugh. Terry. I should have Gale do this. Okay.
You don't know what they're capable of. I'd rather die by your hand than let them get hold of me. Not that I want to die by your hand, of course. I'll leave. Risk the roads. Say goodbye to the city forever.
Get out of my sight.
Oh, I will, thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. So, suspicious toys have been investigated. Now we can just go check out the rest of the mansion. Fish, some camp supplies. We'll take those. Let's just... Where is... Did I lose a camp supply pouch? I guess I may have dropped it off in a chest or something. Okay, send that to camp. I can go to camp. I can go to camp. Yeah, my pack is gone. Let me go back to camp, see if it might be in the, the camp chest of sorts. Let's see, where is that chest, is the question. There it is. I will pick that up. Thank you very much. Let's give that a sort, shall we? It's got all the foods and cheeses. Alright, so put that in there. Actually, that can just go on top of that. That can go, that can go. Oh, accidentally brought something in. There we go. And a bit of that. Oh, there's some drinks up here too. Okay, let's do that. Oh, dropping off all kinds of stuff. Okay, should be okay. Just give that another sort. Okay, sweet. Now, there it is. Oh, okay. Now, let's go ahead. Get back here. Let's come on upstairs, see if there's anything up here. I don't think there's much. We can at least have a look. Just give that a lockpick. Nice. A pouch. Okay. Books. Basement key, which for us is a little late now. Okay. It's private musings. We can at least look at that. Some fancy outfits. But nothing really of note. Alright. Save ourselves some time. A little fast travel. And we'll come on up here and explore this area a little bit. I don't think there's a ton for us to do over here. You know, do some exploration. Was there a mound? Oh. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what's happening. So, where's our shovel? There it is. Nope. Actually, this. Can you use that right now? Really? Okay, so maybe something else.
What's that?
There it is. Thank you, Carly. All right, what do we got? Speak with Dead, Mage Armor. Kill, you can have that. Let's add this to the wares. Speak with Dead we don't need because of the amulet that we have. Okay, check our tadpoles real quick. It dies all nearby creatures. So as far as the lifted powers go, is it... Let's see, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, potentially 11. So, I mean, it could be interesting. Do you Call of the Week? Can it spell? No. Expertise in Persuasion, Deception. I mean, that could be useful. Ability Drain, Stage Fright. Mind Blast, Sanctuary. Take actions and bonus actions interchangeably. Free cast. I'm gonna get me some Call of the Week. And then
And you shall find me.
Gale is another one we want to hang out with and use these.
What's next, I wonder?
Some Repulsor.
Excellent choice.
And we'll get Gale Call of the Week as well. Okay.
All is ash and meat.
All right, so we checked out the barn earlier. Can't remember if there's anything that we can do in this kind of foggy area right here. I don't think there is, but we're going to kind of head in that direction anyway. We'll just want to explore around a bit. See kind of where we're coming out here. Okay.
The cult have claimed every
Time
road
to
between
press
Baldur's
ahead.
Gate and Eltergard. But from what you tell me, I had it easy compared to the rest of you.
A little chat with Zoru.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
At least you made it. How are you holding up?
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Okay. Don't think there's much in the way of extra conversation there. There's a sleeping toad breath. But given that that character has a name, there's probably some, well, technically all the characters more or less have names, but I was thinking he was going to have a special interaction of sorts.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep?
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Okay, just a little slice of how things are going.
That'll be good for a fire, if nothing else.
Find us bloody keepers, I say.
Dead chickens, alchemy ingredients. And I know more or less over here-ish. There's a little something for Astarion. Like I said, if I remember correctly. Gain resistance to radiant damage. Karlach? Okay. The Gur camp. We'll talk to Gendril. Or Gandrel. However it's pronounced.
Rechte Hathran Rust.
You recognize the words. Gur funeral rites. To hear them is rare. The Gur monster hunters are as formidable as they are secretive.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You're a bright light on a dark day.
Pledge your dead. My respects. Your quarry must have been impressive.
We underestimated an enemy, much like I underestimated you and your vampiric companion. Oh, yes. I know you hid him from me. But this is not the moment to discuss it. This is about the dead, not the undead.
Frey, Valdiskdurovna. Frey, Valdiskablast.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here returned.
What killed them?
The wretched undead.
Im Orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra.
I will say no more. It's not my tale to tell.
No. That shame is mine alone. I thought I knew the faces of all your friends, Gandrel, but this one is new to me.
I would imagine new to everyone. Let's see, I'm Terry Dewlight.
A friend met on the road, my lady. I told you of the stranger in the swamp. And they went on to kill the undying General Thorm, if the rumors are true.
That is true.
A fine trophy. Perhaps you would like to claim another.
Perhaps. What did you have in mind?
Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one, our whole future.
We are monster hunters all. Our purpose is to kill beasts like these. But in our haste to save our little ones, we were rash. We charged straight into an ambush.
They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could.
Well, I'll do whatever I can.
If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
Okay. So, the Gur want us to take out Cazador. Astarion wants us to take out Cazador, so we have an aligned purpose of sorts. But I think right here Be a nice little place to wrap things up. A little shorter than usual. I'm slightly under the weather, so I just want to chill, rest, whatnot. But I at least wanted to get this video done. So I'm going to get out of here. But before I go, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. See you guys later.